And good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood Tironan, and this is Modern Armor. Okay, so I'd run a couple of videos on this and asked people to evaluate if this is something that they would be interested in doing. Give you a little background. I started uh, doing content providing for World of Warplanes. It was just starting from a reboot with the 2.0 launch, and found that I enjoyed it immensely. I was advised by another content provider that uh, relying on one publisher is a fool's game for a number of reasons. That particular individual had said something that the publisher didn't like and just found himself cut off entirely. And he had no recourse and uh, cost him quite a bit. So, um, that being said, I decided to expand my channel a little bit, and we cast around at several different games. And this is the one that the viewers seem to like the best. And so we're going to proceed with this and see what people think. Um, so we're going to do a 10-day run of this, I think. And I am an absolute noob. Know nothing about the game except what I'm learning from the tutorials as we progress through them. And it's a good opportunity for my viewers to learn about the game as I learn about the game. If I make mistakes, by all means, call them out. I ask you to be polite. That's all I say. Okay, we've already had one run-in with a, well, I'm just going to call it like it is, an internet troll who thought that he was going to start picking fights and calling names and calling out people by nationalities and using curse words, and he found out just how far that went when I deleted all his comments and told him he wasn't welcome on my channel anymore. So I've got a thick skin, and it's not so much about I felt personally insulted. I did, but that wasn't what it was about nearly as much as it was about I want to run a content-friendly channel. I want it to be about families. I want people of any nationality, any creed, any religion. I don't care if you're, 11 or 92, you're welcome on my channel. And that means that we're all going to be polite to each other. And if you can't keep your comments off those kind of subjects, then you're not welcome on my channel. I'm just going to state that up front. And I stated that on an earlier channel, but that is the way it is. And I'm not going to bend on it. Okay? Don't have time for it. Don't have any interest in it. I don't like those kind of discussions. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, so those are the ground rules. If you don't like it, then leave. That's fine. But it's cut and dried for me at this point. Okay, so we have been progressing along in this, and we're going to, I've been doing the PVE as I attempt to learn the game, and we are using the Type 62 right now, and I find it to be a pretty good tank for this. It's not the fastest out there by a long shot. We're taking easy messages because I'm just learning the game. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there, and I'm sure every one of them is better than I am, but we're going to go with this for a while, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so we'll go over the basics again. I have two other videos on this, but it's control with the WASD, and you control your turret with your mouse. There are 3 ammo slots that I've seen so far in the game. You can pick which one that you're using, and so forth and so on. Okay, so the primary objective is capture the port, mark the enemy supply caches, and because we're running this on easy difficulty, there's no bonuses, and that's fine. I will tell you right now that the people that are doing this with me are as lousy a driver as I am, and I'm a pretty lousy driver so far. So expect to see some crashes, see me crash into people, other people crash into people. That's just the way it's going to be. Hopefully will increase right now in skill as things go along. Didn't know what I was doing when I walked into World of Warplanes either. And we see enemy tanks in front. We want to get on those very rapidly. And I'm too high on the hill. Okay, we've hit him. Obviously done some damage. And somebody else hit him again, and I took care of him. Alright, one of the things they suggest is making sure that you hide, and I've been hit from behind. And one of the things is that you want to get your tank turned around very quickly. Hit him one more time. Here's another tank. I haven't seen him blow up yet. Looks like he's dead. Okay, we'll just move on from there. You see my health bar gone down from this. And there's another tank out here. So he's running low on health. Now he's behind a hill. Most of the environment is destructible. And this particular tank does not have a very good low depression, negative depression, I guess you'd call it. Okay, and we've killed a tank here. And it's my first or second kill of the game. And we're going to move on. Getting way behind the group here. And we don't want to get behind the group. And we have a bridge here. I'm pretty sure if you end up in the water, bad things happen, so we'll try to stay out of the water. And I see a whole group of enemy tanks up ahead. And we need to get in there and get ourselves involved. And I'm keeping that water tank between me and the other group here. But I'm not getting anything accomplished, so we're going to move up. And I see an enemy tank out there. Looks like we've already got him. We'll move on. Okay, that's the game so far. We did win. And I was wrong. I only destroyed one enemy. I'm not so good yet, am I? That's okay. And we'll drop in again. We'll play a few of these games, so we'll have a first video to show you, and that will be coming out Sunday, and see what you guys think. This can be a fun game. So far I've been having a blast with it. And we're just waiting for it to tell us when we can go. And we're joining another mission. May try another tank just to have a different vehicle to try. Okay. And they give us a nice flag for us to get over to. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Now, one thing I've learned already is this thing's got maybe a -5 degree depression on its gun. Actually, isn't a whole lot. So we're going to run over here towards the flag. Hopefully not get all shot up doing it. Looks like SAMs are already shooting down the aircraft they were talking about. Let's try to run down this way and find out we can't do that. Alright. We'll run around the rock. And we'll keep trying to get over here and defend the sector. What we're looking for now is enemy flags. It says I spotted something and I'm not seeing anything out here. And that's why. I'm not looking in the right place. And this may be real sad for the home team. I don't know. We'll try to get turned around here. That didn't turn out so good for that guy. And I know that I can't see the fellow very well. Tells me I'm reloading. And again, we're running across the gun depression here. Okay. And we have another tank showing up here. We're waiting to reload. And that's the third tank. Of course, I'm all kind of tore up now, but that's okay. And let's find out where the eastern bunkers are. Okay. And there's where we're supposed to be at. So you can turn in place in tanks, and it helps if you're pointing in the right direction. There we go. Excuse me while I play the buffoon here a little bit. And there's a Walker Bulldog down here at least, and I've got to come over this rise. And I see an enemy tank here. for a moment. And we're going to and he wants to use his speed, and I'm going to try to use the fact that my turret's pretty good. And I see another tank over there, Walker Bulldog hiding behind there. I think we're going to have to move to be effective here. So we're going to try. And it looks like fairly shallow water, so I should be able to get through it. And there's our next zone. Let's get over there. And I don't see where the tank is. I got him now. So one of my buddies got him. We've got to hold this for the next 3 minutes. Now, some things that I note about the game is it's not terribly hard to get on target and kill your enemy, which I like. But conversely, that means that they're not likely to have much trouble doing that to you. There we go. Alright, we're going to head out and destroy the enemy tank. And we're almost dead. So let's get a support your partner. P, don't really, that did it. We're not done. Okay. That was actually fun, even though, boy, was I tore up in that one. Escape key gets you out of that screen, by the way. Spotted 11, killed 7, did 1,370. I think that was actually pretty good. And they give you little medals. Okay, so fun. All right. Now you have a team. I've got folks from my clan and DRI that are already talking about wanting to be on and game with me here. And any of my subscribers or viewers that want to, the subscribers primarily, if you want to game with me, you're welcome to game with me. I actually have a team speak that we can use and we can talk back and forth. One of the rules here is this is family friendly, and as I've stated in one of the videos, I want, if Dad wants to watch the video and his 4-year-old son or daughter crawls up in his lap to watch the video with him, I want them to be able to do so without worrying about the language. Okay, so I go so far as to use tail feathers instead of one's posterior, and so forth and so on, so that we keep the language clean and keep it family friendly. I want and that's just how I work. That's how I roll. I want this to be fun for everybody, and no trolls allowed. Sorry, I got this troll that really got under my skin earlier, and I just decided that's the way we're going to be. And so they can make their comments, and I'll delete them as soon as they're made. And they're not welcome here anymore. And because I wanted it friendly for everybody. You know, if you got an axe to grind, yeah, go grind it somewhere else. I'm sure there's a I Hate Somebody channel for you to go vent your spleen on, but not here. Okay. This is meant to be friendly. I hope my voice sounds friendly. I hope that the way my comments are friendly, and that's the way I want everybody to act. Okay, when they're with me because I'll put you on a video. You get your 5 minutes of fame, right? Maybe a real small stage, but by God, you get to get on and be part of it, and that's the beauty of this. I may not know that much, but by God, I'll give it everything I got, and I will get better. I always do. Okay, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Listen, I want to see you tomorrow, and we'll be making another video for tomorrow. And remember to like the video if you like it, and if you don't, that's okay. Let me know what we need to fix for you, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow. And please remember to subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. Thank you so much.